Yeah. I'm watching. Yeah, fuck. Oh, well, here we go, guys. My name's Adam McGrath. This is my good friend Aaron Loader, and we're a couple of good mates that live and work in Milford Sound, Fiordland, New Zealand. And yeah, we're just putting a little bit of a video together to showcase what we do. Very passionate about the hills. We love our hunting and fishing. We live for it, really. And this is Fiordland, and we want to showcase a little bit of that to you guys. So, what do you reckon, Aaron?
Birthday, Shammy.
Oh, it's Aaron's birthday too, yeah. So there's a bit of pressure on this mission. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to a place that we've been to before, and we've seen some good chamois numbers, so hopefully we can pick Aaron up a birthday chamois. Cheers. Nice one, man. Good to see a bit of deer sign around.
Yeah, well, and a good start to the trip, isn't it?
Trace my finger from your mouth to your ear. 'Cause your mouth doesn't speak.
Yeah, so we're about halfway up the creek now. It's been pretty slow going. It's up pretty high, so we're sort of picking our way through it, negotiating bits and pieces, a few dodgy crossings, but we're getting there. Getting quite wet. Rain's starting to set in. Pretty good here now. Aaron's just been for a sled, but like a bunter. Anyway, we're getting there, so
A dream that woke me up. Could you be my lover now? Last night I dreamed. I dreamed of you.
I dreamed a dream that woke me up.
It's been getting hard for me to see all the things I'm meant to be. It's been getting hard.
We finally made it to the tops, a little bit clagged in, as Adam will probably show you shortly. So we decided to stop and have a nice brew of continental tomato soup, warm up the soul. A bit wet coming up through the bush and claggy up here at the moment, so we can't really see too much. So we'll wait for a little bit, hopefully that clears up later on, we can get out for a glass, but until then we'll enjoy the soup.
yeah, well said. Pretty wet coming through some of that creek as well. That was pretty swollen, but I'll just poke your head round the corner here. She's pretty smoky up here. So might be slow going this afternoon. See how we go. So we've just got ourselves into a nice little glassing spot, sort of only a little bit of dry country we can find. And it's actually starting to open up quite nice now. See nice little grassy pockets and guts and bits and pieces, so we thought we'd sit down and have a bit of a glass, and lo and behold, 2 or 3 minutes into the glassing, found a chamois. Chamois buck too, hopefully. It's on its own, so that's got us pretty excited, and Aaron spotted at least his birthday chamois. We just got to go over and make it happen now, so absolutely fucking stoked. Yeah, we're certainly in the country, that's for sure. So we'll go and give it a crack, I suppose. That's your plan. What do you reckon, Aaron? Have you got anything you want to go over there? That's very well said. Right, so we just found ourselves a nice camp spot. Got all the tents set up, sleeping bags out, mats are down, nice and cosy for when we get back tonight, just in case it rains later on. It's looking a little bit nicer up this way, but maybe not so much down that way. But anyway, we've seen Aaron's birthday chamois buck, so we've got a target. It's a wee way in that direction there. There's Aaron. And we're going to go for it. We're all packed up and we're ready to go, so bloody stoked, yeah. Hopefully we can get a chamois down. The wind's not perfect, but whether that's a massive worry or not, who knows. But camp's looking good. Only sort of level ground we can find. Nice and spongy. Gun's good to go. And that's it. Let's get out of here.
See you next time we've got chamois.
Yeah. When we're having a beer.
Think about you, baby, almost every night. I can't seem to shake you, you are on my mind.
Got him. Smoked it, bro. You smoked it. Good shit. Oh well, that was a bit of fucking entertainment. Jesus.
It wasn't the best dial up, eh?
How do you feel about that, numbnuts?
Pretty good birthday, bro, eh?
Oh well, so we've woken up this morning. Had a pretty good sleep really. We're in bed nice and early. Yeah, it was pretty cold last night. A little bit of drizzle there for a while and a bit of wind, but no, that settled down pretty quickly, and then must have fined up. But pretty snug in the sleeping bag, but waking up this morning there's a pretty decent frost out there, that's for sure. Everything's frozen bloody solid, so it's hard to get out of the scratcher. But anyway, here we are, and got a brew on. Boots are frozen solid. Tent's frozen solid. Aaron's over there.
Shorts are frozen solid.
His whole uniform's frozen, but she's a bluebird, so we're in for a cracker. If we can get out of the tent, that is. So there's not many better places to be honest. And we'll get out there and see how we go.
The sun outside your door. Welcome to the sun. It's shining for you and all your kind. Be kind, love more. Welcome to the world at war. Open up your heart. It's cold outside. Tide's about to turn, there's nowhere to hide. This is not a dream, let freedom ride.
Just sat down for a bit of lunch after a grueling climb to the top, but it's beautiful up here. Getting pretty hot in the sun, but everything's drying out and warming up, so that's awesome. But we're just yeah, having a bite to eat, bit of cheese and cracker and all the what-whats. Aaron's got his dip and his pate and all the fancy shit.
Cool now.
And just got a bit of country to glass really. It's primo up here, so we'll make a start with that. And yeah, if we strike out, we're gonna sort of head up over this ridge over here somewhere, and see how we go. Keep you posted anyway.
About to turn, there's nowhere to hide. This is not a dream, let freedom ride. Welcome to the sound outside.
as you can see, we've finally found our chamois after about an entire day of searching basins and up and down ridges and over mountain tops. Pretty much given up actually, just about ready to pack up our gear and piss off. Just sitting in the sun for a little bit of a chill time really, warm up before we headed home. And Aaron decided to pick up the binoculars one more time after an entire day of searching, and yeah, managed to pull one off. So here it goes. So here it goes. And we're just contemplating whether we're going to give it a crack or not, because it is miles away. But what else do we have to do? You know, that is the question. We're here to shoot chamois, right? So, I don't know. Not what happens as quickly as that. Aaron's got a chamois. Oh, it's really impossible for me to show you. Yeah, way up here somewhere, way up in those tops. We thought, oh well, at the very least we can get up there and get a bit of some photos and some footage. So we started sidling along, and Aaron went, "Shh, sit down, man." I heard a whistle, and sure enough, we heard a whistle, and yeah, just down in the grassy basin down here, we spooked one, and it ran up here, sort of getting closer to us within 270 yards. Stopped and looked at us. Hopefully we got some footage.
Got him. I'd reload. Yeah, I'd reload though. He's hurting.
Where is it?
Same spot. He's just backing up.
Can't see it.
It's alright, man.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
It's down. Random. So we're going to go and have a look at it, but meanwhile old mate's still sitting way up here somewhere, and he's checking us out. Hopefully he'll come in for a wee bit. So that's it. What do you reckon, Aaron? That's pretty cool, eh?
Oh, delicious.
Little shaky airs.
We're about to get home, and
That's it, yeah.
one last bino, that's all it takes, eh?
Come on. How's this tennis? No? How do you feel?
Oh, she rolled a bit more.
Yeah, one more kick would have just sealed the deal, eh?
So take my hand and I'll lead you back to the other side. Get yourself into a better place and live your
Oh, there we go. Aaron and his second shandy on the deck. Nice buck. Just over 9. 9.25 or something maybe. I mean maybe even 9.5. Like if you look at it like that.
It's got good hook, and I guess that's one thing we've probably learned from this mission alone is how deceiving it can be without the hook. It looks really good. The one I got yesterday looked really good likewise, but it had absolutely no hook.
That's right, man.
Whereas this one, it's
He's got good hook, eh?
it's a good measurement there, so
It's over 9. It's a well-earned trophy for a really hard day on the hill anyway.
I can see where we need to go to the truck from here. It's a hell of a long way.
Can we not mess around then?
Probably not.
Well done, brother. Well, that's it. Back at camp now. Absolutely buggered. Massive day on the hill, and we've still got to pack up our tents and gear and bits and pieces. Aaron's just relaxing, having a feed. Need a wee bit of energy for the walk out. Here's a few of the heads that we got, so we're pretty wrapped with how the day went actually. Yep, worked out bloody perfect in the end. So that's good. Another great session in the hills. Just having a cuppa, bit of a feed, pack up the tent. We're out of here, so see you back at the truck. Oh, there we go. Finally out. That was one hell of a day, that's for sure. I actually don't know what to say, to be honest. I'm buggered. You got anything to add, Aaron?
Started walking at 7 and just made it back to the truck, and it's 9 o'clock, so we might have stopped for a bit of glassing and some lunch, but we've been on our feet all day. Which has been a pretty big effort, but well worth it. It's been a really cool day actually.
Couple of good days in the hills, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Pay for it tomorrow, but yeah, it'll be good.
Certainly the mental and physical challenge, eh? Getting up into that sort of shit, you know? The highs and lows of it, but it's paid off. We're back at the truck, we're safe and sound, and we've got a couple of nice little trophies to show the boys, so all in all wrapped. Cheer, bro. Let's go get a beer and some fish and chips.